What is up, everybody? I am your Colonial Champion, John McCarty. Welcome back to the CMP live stream with exciting news. And that exciting news is that I, out of the goodness of my heart, have decided to live stream every single match of the week we're going to do every Tuesday. New content. I promise new content, and God darn it, I deliver. But what we're going to do today is we're going to watch a classic match. I have never seen this match before, Continental Wrestling. It is the Tennessee Stud Ron Fuller against the Bullet. And if you look in the description, the descriptione, which is right here, which I put down. In the descriptione, you will find this match. I've also put it in the live chat, so if you guys are interested in watching the match along, I'm going to count you in so we can all watch it together and all give our opinions on what we view to be either good or wrestling. By the way, quick shout out, shameless promotion, because I'm making no money off it, but that's okay because I just love it anyway. DDP Yoga. That's why I look so flushed at this moment, is that I was doing a wonderful session of DDPY Yoga. This stuff is incredible. It is, honestly, I'll let you guys in. I might have already told this story before, but I'm going to say it again because it's a live stream and I don't care. When I was very young, probably around 4 when I got introduced to wrestling, all the way up until longer than I should have, probably, I would say probably 2 or 3 years ago, I was wrestling, so to speak, as in taking bumps, but having like my own league and still doing bump, and doing that kind of stuff. And I've kind of moved on from that fantasy schmarkish into a podcast, which is, how every wrestler transitions in. But as a result, I took a lot of bumps on things that I shouldn't have. And as a result, my back is all the way messed up. And there's a lot of other maladies I can go into. I'm not going to make this old man like, oh, my everything hurts. But, it does. So I've been doing DDP Yoga because I've seen all the success stories of like him and Scott Hall. And I saw all the success stories of him and Jake the Snake Roberts and Gabriel Iglesias. And there's too many people to number. He's got more success stories every day, seems to be, from Dallas. There's nothing bad. And I used to do this. I've been doing this, I should say. Really, I started in like April to June, I say it started at the beginning of this year, and I've just been doing it more and more and more, and it is the best. I wasn't even trying to lose weight. I was just trying to like help heal my back and my wrist and my whole bunch of stuff, and I lost weight that I didn't need to lose, but I lost it just from doing DDPY. This stuff really does work. It heals my back. I feel like no pain at all. Since I've done DDPY. In fact, I'm coming off about a month of not doing DDPY, and my body is shot. So I need to get back into it. So I'm going to get back into it. And I just did get back into it, which is why I look so sweaty. And just a cheap plug for DDPY, because they really are. It's tremendous. If you're thinking about getting it, just get it. It is worth the watch. And Dallas is hysterical in it. For the wrestling fan wanting to watch Dallas be Dallas, it's great. It's absolutely terrific. But this isn't about Dallas. This is about the Bullet versus Tennessee Stud Ron Fuller. Now, the Bullet, for those of you who don't know, which I would assume most of you do because you're watching a guy talking on a live stream, getting ready to do a match of the week. For those of you who don't know, Bullet Bob just passed away at the age of, I think, 83. Something. He had a pretty good run, but he was a tremendous wrestler. And he was another one of those guys who, once again, I feel like I'm doing my old school tactics a disservice here, because I really didn't know much of Bullet Bob up until he passed away, and then I really had to look it through, and I'm really impressed with this guy. He's got everything it takes to be a top guy, which is what he was. At least there's been many regards. He was not going to be the top guy, which is a shame, but I have really come to respect Bullet Bob, what he was. And Ron Fuller, I've been getting to know as well in some of these old school deep dives that I've been doing into the territories. And he's another great worker. I mean, this should be a really fun match. It's 13 minutes long, so it's not going on forever. This is from Continental Wrestling. And excuse me for a moment while I just check where Continental Wrestling was. I want to say that was Indiana, but that probably is not correct. but I'm going to look it up for you, so I'm giving you factual information. You're not going to get just hearsay and conjecture here at the Core Martial Podcast. No, sirree, Bob. Okay. It is... Swing was Tennessee. So, oh yeah, it was owned by Ron Fuller. See, there you go. Wow, I really should have known this. But the founders, Buddy Fuller and Roy Welch. So, so Ron Fuller, who has quite a history in wrestling families, so to speak. All right, I'm going to get off the glass, as I like to call it. I get stuck in that, and I don't want to do that in the middle of a live stream. That would be a complete disservice to all of you here. And we are going to get started in just a second, but I wanted to make sure I got that information to you correctly. I do not know the date of this particular match, and apparently this really held in two major cities, was Dothan, Alabama, and Knoxville, Tennessee, with, I'm sure, some house shows here and there. I can't find how. I'm like searching the comments for it. I don't know when this was, but I have to imagine this was in the 70s or early 80s. Because it's Continental Wrestling and it hadn't been destroyed yet by the territories that Vince was going to crush beneath his feet and rub his toes in them. And but let's go into lighter topics. We didn't come here to talk about Vince McMahon. We came to watch a great match. So if you're looking for the match on YouTube and you haven't just checked the link in the chat, the name is Ron. The name of the YouTube video is Ron Fuller versus The Bullet, and it is by this channel I will give the props to. It is Cheap Heat TV who brought this to you, and we are going to watch this. So if you want to get a second to get that loaded up, and I'm going to give you one more second here and let you know, for all of you who have watched both my content and TAW's content, I really do appreciate you doing that. For those of you who have not checked out TAW, I'm going to put in this shameless plug here. This dude is an absolute lunatic. Okay, Josh Again, this guy, you've heard him on the podcast before. He has got some crazy shenanigans that go on in his neck of the woods. I'm not at liberty to divulge, but it is, sometimes he'll just be playing a game and do something really random and make really random jokes on it. And then the other time, it's just absolute mayhem. There's a wrestling show on it that he does. Several wrestling shows that he does on it. But he also has podcast moments, which is where the Totally Awesome podcast of our reviews comes in, as well as things like him ranting about the Universal title, which we've plugged on the show a couple times. So just something to give it a try. Give a shout out to Josh Again. He's probably not watching, but if he is watching, he knows what's up. Now, thank you all for watching live, and we are going to start this. So I'm hoping you have the YouTube video up. We are going to start in, and I will count you down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play, and you'll hear me press play. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. All right. Let us watch. The Bullet. He's coming out to Bad to the Bone by George Thorogood. That's pretty badass. And already you can tell just in his body language, this guy is something different. That's what I love about him. He's like, nobody's really like clapping on and doing all that about him, but he's there's a few people. You could tell this guy just in his body language. He's excited to be here, clapping his hands, waving the finger. This guy is clearly the baby face. Now the dancing. Oh, and now he's, wow, that was big. Maybe Ron Fuller isn't the heel here. This is Ron Fuller's promotion. Nah, he's the heel. Very easily the heel. Look at the strut. The strut tells you all you need to know. He's just, oh, that's beautiful. The cocky smile, the smirk. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, another bullet jumps him. Oh, and a right hand. And I did not expect this match to start loud, but you know, Bullet trying to be the aggressor here. And oh, that was a great hip toss in the robe. That seems to be a similarity, a staple between a lot of these old school matches with the guys wearing the robes. A lot of people like to take the bumps in the robes. And look at Ron Fuller bumping the hell for Bullet Bob. Oh, and a headbutt. Shining the baby face. Beautiful. Making him looking great. Oh, a nice forearm. Bob's got some good strikes. Oh, and a sharp elbow. And you can even tell, just in the striking, the way that you strike, you could make an inflection in as a heel. Like those elbows are really sharp. And that looks like such a much more heelish thing. Oh, look, the wild throws. Oh, high knee, real high knee. That looked like it hurt. And the celebration. Celebration. God, look at that. Look at the selling by Bullet Bob. Subtle, but so just perfect. Just enough. Like even that little bit of selling, he's even like staggering to his feet a little bit. He's getting the punches. He gets raked in the eyes and he like throws some rogue punches. Just nice. Now Bullet getting a little flurry, but there's probably gonna shut down. Nice chop. Can't be the comeback this quick. No way. No. I was like, there's no way this is a comeback. No. This is still part of shining the Bullet. I think they're just going to do 2 waves of it before we get a proper heat spot. Wow. The Bullet just catching a drop. Catching like, oh, snap. Figure 4. Figure 4. Bill Bob doing a figure 4. Oh, snap. That was great. Did you hear the pop? You hear the pop from the Bullet grabbing the leg. That's all he did was grab the leg. Oh, beautiful. They're still gonna. Who's this Lardy? Oh, it's another one. It's another Fuller. As if it was full already. Now who? Oh, somebody came in for a run-in. Who's that? I can't tell. The video quality's too small. That's Brad. Oh, the son of Bullet Bob. And the referee. This is a one-on-one match, but we're doing a double run-in comeback here. Pandemonium. Oh man, this match is deteriorated. Then the referee just called it. It was like this is too much. Oh, there's got to be more to this angle though. Putting him in another figure 4. I mean, it is over. It is over. Oh no! Referee bump. Jimmy Golan. I have never heard of this guy, but damn, he is throwing some haymakers. He is throwing some haymakers. We got Fuller's. Oh, this is deteriorating. Referees, yeah, like this referee's going to restore order. Here comes some baby faces, maybe, to break this up. Oh, damn. I don't know how I had not seen. I feel like I need to know some of this prior stuff as to why all these people are mad, but you can tell they're mad. Here comes another guy. Going after the bullet. There's a lot going on here. It looks like it's mostly heels winning this, though. I wish the video quality on this wasn't so poor. Going for the mask again. They're all trying to take the mask off the bullet. Oh, they got it. And commercial. And poetically commercial that I can't skip. And I'm not even going to give this particular game the satisfaction. I don't care if you have bananas with claws. I don't care. I don't care. Back to the match. There's 6 more minutes of this. Lights went out. Lights went out. They got the mask and the lights went out. How did that happen? What happened here? Oh, did he call that? Did he ask for the lights to go out? Oh, are we supposed to be? Is he supposed to be hidden? Was the bullet supposed to be hidden, even though Brett Armstrong came to help? Kayfabe. Mike Jackson's in the ring. I'm down for Mike Jackson in the ring.
Nobody still knows who he is because, unfortunately, we had a technical problem and you are not seen on television.
Bullet! Oh, Mike Jackson is the interview guy. Oh, no snap. Interview guy is a lot better fit for Mike Jackson just for his look, but he was a hell of a worker, hell of a wrestler. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, all I can say is let me see what we can do. Matches have been set, matches have been established. But, again, I want to apologize to everybody for the technical problem we had, which obviated the possibility of seeing exactly...
Gordon Soley, he's pretty well spoken.
Nonetheless, all I can say is if these changes can be made, if these matches can be made, we will immediately proceed to do that just as quickly as possible. We'll be right back.
I'm guessing that everybody knew that Gordon Soley was the guy running the thing. Oh, don't snap. And now all the heels are back pissed. And Ron Fuller's 6'9". That dude is massive. The dude just wrote a book, by the way, Ron Fuller. Fictional book. Man, they're pissed.
Well, like I said, if anybody out here had a camera and caught the face of the bullet, so be it. However, it was purely a technical problem here, and
That's an abject denial. Gordon Soley, I'm on to you. I think you did a naughty. This guy did a naughty. But I don't think Gordon Soley was turning heel.
I'm referring, of course, to Mr. Wrestling number 2.
Wrestling 2? What's Wrestling 2 up to? Do I get Wrestling 2 promo? Hell yeah. Bonus Wrestling 2 promo.
He has been one of my closest friends for a number of years, and I think economics has sort of forced a change in his attitude. But you didn't fare too well last week. Well, that's very true. You know, kind of upset me that I got thrown out of this thing. You know, I don't really think that was right. Honestly, I don't. But nevertheless, what happens, happens. But you know, I have gone around the world, as you well know, and I have taken off not one, but several masks off of people. And I intend to see this man called the Bullet. I think he's Bob Armstrong personally. I think he's masquerading as a person that, Bob, are you ashamed of yourself all of a sudden? You have to hide your face if you lost your hair or what? Well, let me tell you something. You haven't seen the last of me, Bob. And that's not a threat, pal. That's a promise. You have not seen the last of this man right here, Mr. Wrestling.
Oh, damn. Oh, now how could you end it like that? Oh, that's... Now, all this made me do is want to watch Mr. Wrestling 2, and I'd love to see Wrestling 2 and Bullet Bob in a match now. I'm going to see if I can find one. So there's your lot. There is the match. It was way more angle than match, way more promo than match, but it was entertaining nonetheless. I enjoyed... I always like hearing promos from guys back then. I mean, the fired up promo Bullet Bob gave was great. Really heated up, really took the anger. There was very little wrestling in this to speak of. This was way more angle. The whole wrestling match itself was done at like minute 5. And then it was like promos and angle after that with the Armstrongs, and then the booking of the loser leave with Bullet Bob and Boomer, I think was his name, who was the big one over there who accepted the challenge. Of course, the promos by the Fullers saying like, "Oh, this is your fault, Gordon Soley." I'm not sure I love the angle of the fact that Gordon Soley was like, "Oh no, cut the black," unless they're trying to do something with him, which I don't know because I haven't watched enough Continental to be able to tell you like what the progression was, which is something I'm going to have to now try to do. So that is going to do it for this Match of the Week live stream. We will see you for the podcast on Friday where we will talk about this match. We'll talk more about Bullet Bob, and we got some other things to catch up with too. So I will see you guys next time on Friday. Peace out, y'all.